Hi, I'm Mary Marshall from Lone Peak Physical Therapy, and I wanted to introduce today Hypopressives, or low pressure fitness. This is a relatively new technique emerging in the US around 2015. It's a breathing sequence that reduces intra-abdominal and pelvic pressure. It helps to lengthen and strengthen the deep core stabilizers and postural muscles. It's beneficial for women's health, but also treatment of low back pain and pelvic pain.
With a hypopressive breath, we create a low pressure environment. We decrease downward pressure on the pelvic floor, which can improve bowel and bladder function. We decrease compression of the spine, which normalizes muscle length and strength of the spine. We improve circulation to pelvic organs and structures, which can be helpful with pelvic pain and inflammatory conditions. We improve respiratory function by improving lung capacity and ribcage mobility. And for the first time in the industry, I feel I can say it will also decrease waist circumference.
I have Heidi here today, and we're going to demonstrate the standing Venus pose for the hypopressive breath. I'm going to have her stand with the knees soft, and then if you could turn your hands in, elbows wide, thinking of growing tall through the crown of the head, tucking the chin a little bit. The kneecap should be kind of aligned with the second or third toe there. And then this next part, she's going to inclinate. So she's going to kind of put the weight into the ball of the foot, similar to with standing, but it's not a hinge at the hip. The whole body moves forward. Okay, so starting off with a resting breath, we're really trying to lengthen the position between the rib cage and the top of the pelvis. So decompressing the spine and taking pressure off the pelvic floor. So I'm going to have her breathe in through the nose and then out through the mouth. The inhale is half the length of the exhale. So we're going to breathe in for 3 seconds, out for 6 seconds. So I'm going to have you breathe in through the nose, expand through the rib cage, not into the belly, and then exhale, 4, 5, 6, and then breathing in through the nose, expanding through the rib cage in all directions. During the exhale, thinking of growing tall through the crown of the head, keeping the rib cage elevated, and again breathing in through the nose, and then exhale, and you see how she's naturally getting that hollowing of the abs, and again breathing in through the nose, expand the rib cage, keep it expanded, keep it elevated, exhale, grow tall through the crown of the head, strong through the fingers, bringing those fingers together. One more, breathing in through the nose, grow tall through the crown, exhale, 2, that's it. So she, by no means, you can take a break, told her to draw the belly towards the spine. That just happens as a result of keeping that rib cage elevated and growing tall. And so as she gets that exhale, we just get that natural hollowing of the abs and that eccentric activation of the abs. How did that feel?
Good. I liked your cue of like your hands are pushing my ribs up when you're cueing me to remind me to stay tall. That's all.
And then you can progress to thinking about, that you could probably saw me cue her to bring her fingers together. Like you want to think about bringing long through the arms, almost pulling down with the arms, which has that effect of actually lengthening through the spine as well. So you're getting that feeling of a little bit of distraction through the shoulders, and that gets that length through the neck and length through the spine. Okay, so I have Heidi here again, and we're going to go over, it's actually the supine version of Venus. She's going to bring her toes up here. It activates the hamstrings, it helps keep the pelvis neutral. I have her hands turned in slightly, and that's to help to get the protraction or the separation of the shoulder blades, which can help with getting expansion of the rib cage with breathing. Now, if I were to have a client with shoulder impingement or pain, or just with Heidi posturally, she's quite tight, I may adjust that to having her hands like in a slightly less internal, or her shoulders in slightly less internal rotation. Okay, so Heidi's going to think of keeping a slight chin tuck, being long through the neck, being strong through the arms. They're not just resting here, relaxed, we're actually keeping a little isometric activation in the arms. So we're going to go through that 3-second inhale, 6-second exhale. During the inhale, it's really important not to breathe into the belly. So go ahead, Heidi, just show me breathing in through the belly for a second so we can all see it. Okay, so we're not looking for that belly rise towards the ceiling. What we're really looking for is that expansion of the rib cage. And what that does is it naturally kind of causes a little hollowing of the abs. Okay, so and then during that exhale, Heidi's going to keep a little mouth opening, make some noise. I use the cue of fogging a mirror, and it's a nice slow controlled exhale, kind of like a yogi exhale. Okay, are we ready? So we're going to start with the inhale. So breathe in through the nose, expand that rib cage, and then exhale, growing tall through the crown of the head, strong through the arms. You can see that natural hollowing, that's beautiful. And again, breathing in through the nose, expand that rib cage, keep it expanded, and exhale. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And again, make some noise with that exhale, open the mouth, and exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, and take a breath there. So you'll probably see we're really trying to increase the length between the rib cage and the pelvis. Okay, so how did that feel, Heidi?
Good.
Okay.
Everything is on cues.
Okay, so you like this hand position. And we did this just prior without me kind of giving her those cues, and she just mentioned it's better to have the cues initially. So next we're going to go into the apnea, and it's quite different to, you know, when we normally hold our breath, we quite often take a breath in and then hold a breath, like when we jump in a swimming pool. But with this, we're going to get all the air out, hold our breath, and then do what we call a fake inhalation. So with no air, we're going to expand that rib cage even further, and you should see even more hollowing of the abs and eccentric activation of the abdominals. So we'll do 3 resting breaths, 3-second inhales, 6-second exhale, and then our apnea. Okay, you ready? Okay. So we're going to have you breathe in through the nose, expand that rib cage. Exhale for 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And again, breathing in through the nose, growing tall through the crown of the head. Exhale, 2, 3, staying strong through the arms. And again, breathing in through the nose. And then exhale, make some noise. You're going to get all the air out on this one, and we're going to hold our breath. Okay, so close your mouth here, hold your breath, don't take any air. Expand the rib cage, grow tall, hollowing the abs, that's really good. Hold it. When you're ready, breathe in through the nose. Nice, and then exhale through the mouth. Okay, that was good. And breathe in through the nose. We're going to take you into another set of resting breaths. Exhale through the mouth. Good. Breathe in through the nose, and I'm going to have you during this exhale transition. Exhale, bring the hands up. This is Demeter. Push through my hands. Pull down. In through the nose. Keep the rib cage expanded. Exhale. Good. And then one more, breathing in through the nose. Get the rib cage elevated. You're going to hold your breath on this one. Exhale. Get all the air out. Grow tall through the crown of the head. Hold your breath, close your mouth, expand further. Try to grow tall through the crown of the head. Expand that rib cage. Hold it, and when you're ready, breathe in through the nose. Okay, take a break. That was really good. When she's doing that apnea, the diaphragm, which is a respiratory muscle, as you get all the air out, it elevates. So it actually gives this myofascial pull on all those muscles there, and so keeping that rib cage elevated is what really decompresses the spine and takes stress off the pelvic floor. So it can be quite helpful for rehabbing any kind of pelvic floor issues such as prolapse or stress incontinence or urinary incontinence.